Real Estate, Bostic's Drugstore, and the 308. Now let's head to the gym and join the voice of the Rangers, Rick Swanson.
Located 30 minutes.
Manton Ranger basketball on 107.9 CDY. This is Rick Swanson. I'll be having the call for you tonight, and with me is former boys head coach for the Rangers, Rainey Lafreniere, but he'll be joining us momentarily as this year he is also the girls JV coach. So his game just concluded. He's down in the locker room going over things with his team, but he'll be with me, like I say, in just a few moments. But he will be here to give his insight. It's always nice to have Coach Lafreniere with us. He does have years and years of knowledge and a lot of success with our basketball program, and he offers a lot to our broadcast. It's a pleasure to broadcast Manton Ranger basketball on the radio once again. The only change is that this season we are on 107.9 instead of 107.1. So if you are listening and happen to talk to someone who is wondering where we're at, please spread the word. 107.9. You can also get the games at 107.9cdy.com for online streaming. So tonight we are in Roscommon. We made the trip east from Manton, and the Roscommon band right now is doing their best to entertain the crowd in our pregame. Tonight we've got Highland Conference girls for you as the Roscommon Bucks are hosting the Lady Rangers of Manton. These two, of course, really don't have much history because Roscommon just joined the Highland Conference this year, along with Houghton Lake, after having many years in the Jack Pine Conference. So the only thing we have is the first meeting that they had this year on January 15th, and Manton was able to easily win that one 65-14. But these conference games are really important for the Rangers because they do trail Lake City by one game, and the Rangers have Lake City coming to Manton next Tuesday. So a Ranger win tonight, and they'll have a shot at tying Lake City for the lead in the Highland Conference come next Tuesday. Right now, I want to welcome in Coach Lafreniere. He has taken care of his post-game activities with his team. Congratulations, Coach, on your win tonight.
That was a nice win for us, and I'm looking forward to this game. I'm going from the bench to the booth here and trying to make the transition, so it might just take me a while to get in the swing of things.
Yeah, you got both aspects tonight. But really nice of you to say that you could come up and join me. When I know that Coach Katona also likes you on the bench for the varsity games, but hopefully tonight, if things go well, the girls will be able to take care of business.
Yeah, I don't think they'll have any problem here. I just think we have just a little too much talent for them. I'm mainly worried about somebody getting hurt. You know, we got that big one coming up next Tuesday. And no disrespect to Roscommon. Their girls play hard. We just got a lot of talent.
Well, let's look at the Lady Bucks just for a moment. Last season, as a member of Jack Pine Conference, they were 6-14. But this year, they are struggling. As we said, they have 2 wins. They are 2-13 overall, 2-10 in the Highland Conference. Their 2 wins have both come over Beale City, and Beale City is winless on the year. So Roscommon at least is able to get a couple of victories over the Aggies of Beale City. So right now, Roscommon girls are in 8th place in the league out of 9 schools, where, of course, the Rangers are in 2nd. The Lady Bucks of Roscommon are averaging 28 points a game, and they are allowing 51 points per game. In their last game, Wednesday night, they had the unenviable task of taking on Lake City, and Lake City beat them 46-6. So obviously they're struggling.
Well, they just don't have that one outstanding player that most teams have. you know, in Lake City's got the big Bisbal girl, and that girl's the real deal. She's going, you know, Division II level. And we're going to have to contend with her next week. But, you know, maybe the Bucks can pull something out here tonight and give us a battle. I hope they can. You know, I hope they can do that for their fans. Boy, it's hard to hear over that great band they've got going right now.
It is. That's a very powerful band.
Yeah, it is powerful, to say the least. So we'll just see what happens here.
They got a lot of bodies in that band, too, looking across the way. As far as the Rangers go, last year, the girls were 17-4, had a really nice season. They won their second consecutive Highland Conference Championship. And this season, they are ranked in the top 10 in the latest AP poll at number 7. They only have the one loss, and that's to Lake City. They are 15-1 overall, 11-1 in the conference. I would think their biggest wins this year, Coach, you might have another one to throw in here, but I feel their win over Kingsley was big. Kingsley had kind of dominated them the last couple of years. And, of course, the game at Glen Lake was huge. And then they came back from being down double digits to McBain over at McBain. Some big wins there for the Lady Rangers.
Yeah, the nicest one was over at McBain. You know, they stuck on that press the second half, and McBain just couldn't deal with those athletes up front with our guards, you know, with Wilder and Brown, and then they throw Scheffler in behind that buffer. You know, we just got some good athletes, and they use that press to their advantage to beat a real nice. It's always tough to get McBain at their own floor, you know, and that was a nice comeback win for us there.
Yeah, it was. The Lady Rangers are averaging 60 points a game, and they are allowing 32 points per game. So do a little math there, and they are, on an average game, outscoring their opponents by 28 points. And we know that defense can be stifling if they've really got their heads into it. And I expect to see probably a lot of steals here tonight against this outmanned Roscommon team.
Yeah, just whatever JP does, you know, it all comes right down to that. Is he going to press him a little bit, try to get that 1-2-2 going? Is he going to sit back in his zone? I would imagine he'll come out in a half-court man and play our half-court man, but that should probably be enough the way these groups play defense.
Now, the Rangers' last game, they played Monday night against Beale City. Beale City winless on the year, and the Rangers kind of had their way with them, winning 79-12. And as I said, the Lady Rangers are ranked number 7 in the latest AP poll that came out last Tuesday. And you'll want to be either at the ball game next Tuesday or with us on the radio, because we got that top 10 matchup coming next Tuesday. Lake City's ranked number 6 and Manton number 7. It's a doubleheader in Manton next Tuesday night. We'll have both games for you. The girls are the nightcap. So at 6 o'clock next Tuesday night, we'll have the boys kicking off the evening. We'll be on with our pregame at 5:45. And then in the second game, the big matchup between the Lady Trojans and Lady Rangers. That's a big game for both the boys and girls next Tuesday. Rainey?
Well, you know, the boys have struggled a little bit lately, and it just seems like, well, last night was an example in the second quarter, I thought. I was listening to you guys on just driving up from downstate, and they struggled a little bit in the second quarter, but they made some adjustments. So, yeah, you know, if they're going to stay in league contention, you know, they've got to take care of business here. Then they got to come back and win some more crucial games. And the girls, you know, I guess with the girls, it'd be nice to win, but everything gets right down to that district. You know, these girls, everything they do from here on out has got to be prepared for a district championship. That's our goal. If we can tie or win a league championship outright, that's nice too. But I'll take that district championship any day.
Well, you get that right. And you know, I don't know if everybody realizes it, but we're only just a little over 2 weeks away from March Madness in the girls' district starting that first week of March.
Yeah, I'm not used to this. You know, we're still in February, and I'm looking at the end of the JV girls' season. It's went so quickly. And you and I, you know, were together for a lot of years. And, you know, we a lot of times went well into March. So this is coming upon me quickly, as it is, I suppose, these girls' especially a lot of these seniors, it's getting right down to the end of their career, and I'm sure Coach Katona's just going to miss some of them dearly. Not only as basketball players, but as people and the fine young ladies that they are.
Exactly. Well, you're listening to Man Ranger Basketball on 107.9 CDY. This station could not bring you these games without the help of our local sponsors, and they are the Rockwell Lake Lodge, located just 20 miles southwest of Cadillac, Don's Auto Clinic and High Point Cadillac GMC, Larry Masaki Career Tech Center, the Studio 131 Salon, and the Barn Hall, both in the same building just south of Manton on Old 131. Wilder Heating and Cooling, Manton Booster Club, Jamie Fellows Garno and her City to Shore real estate office in Manton, right next door to Bostic's Drugstore in downtown Manton, and the 308 Pub and Grill just up the street in Manton. So if you would like to help support these Ranger basketball games, we would certainly appreciate it. You can call 231-876-1079 for information on how you can be a sponsor of local high school sports. That's 231-876-1079. Now, the Roscommon Bucks, they are coached by Rodney Patterson. And according to Coach Katona, he is just a firecracker on the bench. Coach Lafreniere, maybe you saw that the first meeting with them, but he said that kind of rubs off on his girls. And the biggest compliment that Coach Katona gave Roscommon is that they're just scrappy and they hustle.
That's all you can ask of a team. It doesn't matter how much talent you got. You got a lot of talent. They don't hustle, you're disappointed. You got a little less talent, as long as your girls try to stay in the game and give 100% effort. That's what a coach is looking for. And a lot of times, that team will reflect that coach's personality. So if he's scrappy, his girls are going to be scrappy. If he's cerebral, those girls are probably going to be cerebral.
They are young. As far as Roscommon, they have 3 seniors, 2 juniors, 6 sophomores, and 1 freshman on this varsity. So they're young with not a lot of experience moving forward. Whereas the Rangers, of course, they have a ton of experience in that starting lineup. There's one change tonight, Coach. In talking to Coach Katona, Molly Lane is going to send this one out. She has a big and Coach Katona is going to play her, hopefully get Tuesday. But he's the other 4 seniors, Jaden Wilder, Abby Brown, Abby Shepler, Brianna Puffer, and we'll probably go ahead and start Megan Moffitt in Molly Lane's place tonight.
Well, Megan brings this little athleticism, and she's got more range on the court, whereas Molly Lane's more of an outside player. And I believe she could have played tonight. She wanted to play. We just don't want to take a chance with this big game coming up. So she decided to sit this one out, and we'll look forward to seeing her next Tuesday.
Yep. The teams are lined up on the floor for our anthem, so we are going to take a timeout, and we'll be right back with the national anthem, our starting lineups, and opening tip in 60 seconds.
Located 30 minutes south of Cadillac, the Rockwell Lake Lodge is the perfect destination for your corporate retreat, church event, or family reunion. The lodge features 10 luxurious guest suites and sits on the shores of a pristine private lake. Enjoy upscale dining, conference amenities, and exclusive use of the property when you visit rockwelllakelodge.com or call 517-437-3311. The Rockwell Lake Lodge.
For weddings, choose the Barn Hall. Parties, choose the Barn Hall. Events of any kind, choose the Barn Hall. Manton's premier venue for gathering. Got an event coming up? Call or text Molly, 231-394-0311. The Barn Hall, on Old 31, just south of Manton. Connected to the Barn Hall is Studio 131, offering haircuts for men and women, color, facial waxing, and more. Need a new look? Talk to Kaylee or Michaela at 231-824-3550. Trust your new look to Studio 131. The Barn Hall in Studio 131, proud to support this Manton Ranger broadcast.
High school students are training for the jobs of tomorrow today at the Wexford-Missaukee Career Technical Center in Cadillac. Juniors and seniors from 12 area high schools can choose from 14 career-driven programs. Free college credit is available. Visit WMISD.org and click or tap the Career Technical Education link. See all the great programs, then talk to your student's counselor. Call 876-2200. The Wexford-Missaukee Career Technical Center on 13th Street across from Baker College. Proud to serve the students of Manton High School. CTC is the place to be.
Are you in the mood for amazing food at a reasonable price? Well, look no further than the 308 Pub and Grill in Manton. It all kicks off on Tuesday with wings for just 50 cents traditional and 65-cent boneless. Wednesday is burger baskets for $4.99, and Thursday is dollar taco night. Friday and Saturday is steak night and starts at just $9.99. The local 308 has comedy night the last Saturday of every month with no cover, so enjoy the laughs on us. Sundays get 2 of our signature wood fire pizzas for just $18, dine in only. Good drinks, good food, and good times at the local 308 Pub and Grill in Manton.
We are back, coming to you tonight from Roscommon High School as the Roscommon Bucks host the Manton Rangers in Highland Conference girls basketball action. Roscommon coming in at 2-13 overall, Manton 15-1. I'm Rick Swanson along with Rennie Lafreniere, and we will have the call for you here this evening. Right now, the starting lineups are being introduced, and I encourage you to stay with us tonight at halftime. We will have halftime statistics, analysis. We'll have an update on both the boys and girls seasons. We'll talk about our next upcoming broadcast. We'll also go over JV results from earlier tonight. And we'll take a look ahead to the second half and maybe take a little bit at how the new district alignment now is going on with MHSAA. We talked about that a little bit last night, but if we have some time at halftime, we can talk about that a little bit this evening also. We are located here in Roscommon up behind the benches in what they call the cage, the wrestling area and weight room up here in Roscommon High School. We were here 3 years ago when the Manton Ranger boys had their district tournament over here. The year they knocked off number 1 McBain and went all the way to the state semifinals. We were up here in the so-called cage at Roscommon. And now, Coach, let's take a look at the starting lineups.
For Manton, we got Jaden Wilder starting at guard, Brianna Puffer. I'm assuming she'll be starting at center tonight. Megan Moffitt, number 4, she'll be starting at a forward. Abby Shepler at a forward and Abby Brown at a guard. For Roscommon, we got Reagan Moore, Emily Terry, Avery Smits. That must be the coach's daughter. It looks like Lainey Thornton and Skylar Milne. And I think she's the sophomore. She's jumping center at this point in time, getting ready to.
Yep, Skylar Milne will be jumping center for Roscommon, and looks like Abby Brown will be jumping for the Rangers. The Rangers are in their road orange uniforms, trimmed in black and white, and Roscommon's school colors are blue and gold, excuse me. They are in their home whites, trimmed in blue and gold. In our first half, Manton will be going from right to left across your radio, and Roscommon going from left to right. We are ready to get this one underway from Roscommon. And here we go. Tip is in the air and controlled by the Rangers. Wilder underneath to Moffitt and knocked out of bounds by Roscommon. It'll be Manton inbounding under their own baskets. Shepler to pull the trigger. Looking for somebody, has to go way out near half court. And nice defense by Roscommon, knocked that pass out of bounds, still Manton basketball. Again, Molly Lane not in the lineup tonight. She's nursing a little tweaked wrist and ankle, sitting out, so hopefully she can be ready to go next Tuesday. Abby Brown, a long 3. She's got it from the right wing. pretty looking shot, nothing but net.
She just takes right off, doesn't she?
So 3-0, first points on the board. And the Rangers lead it. Roscommon pass intercepted by Shepler, ahead to Brianna Puffer by herself, up off the glass with the left hand is good. And the Rangers lead it 5-0. Roscommon pass again intercepted, but stolen back, and now the Rangers get it again. And Brianna Puffer again with the left hand scores it on the layup. So a couple of quick turnovers, and that's something that the Ranger girls, of course, are noted for. They can certainly amp up that defense and pick up a few steals in the ball games. And Roscommon takes a quick timeout. It's a short one, 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here. So Rangers in 45 seconds, Coach, 7-0.
Yeah, 7-0 run. You know, we'll see if that continues. But I would imagine Roscommon will make some adjustments here. It looks like he's called a timeout, and he's getting ready to do exactly that.
Rangers are not pressing. They are back in the half-court defense. And Roscommon ready to inbound following their timeout. Across the timeline, Rangers are playing man-to-man. So screen on the right wing. Now reverses dribble, and we're going to get a foul call against the Rangers. Brianna Puffer a little aggressive on the reach, and Puffer picks up her first. Just underway here in Roscommon tonight. Roscommon girls entertaining the Ranger girls. And there's a bucket by Roscommon. Number 20, Rainey Thornton, gets the Bucks on the scoreboard. Nice running left-hander off the glass. At the other end, ball on the floor off Roscommon. The Rangers lost the handle on that one a little bit, and ball knocked out of bounds by the Bucks. Shepler's inbounding under the basket. And she goes out deep. Mishandled by Brown, but she gets it back. Now posting Moffett underneath, and we got a whistle. We're going to have a foul against the Lady Bucks. And Mann is going to inbound under their own basket once again. 7-2 here in the early going from Roscommon. Manton on top. Brianna Puffer with the basketball, the Wilder. Back to Abby Brown. Thought about a long three, decided not to. She was well beyond the arc. Megan Muffin now on the right side. Comes back to Puffer left side. And Brown got loose underneath, but she kicks it back out to Shepler, who nails a three from the left baseline. 10-2, Rangers on top. Thornton gives it up. 15-footer on the left-hand side. Bucks get their own rebound. Shot up. Wild from Thornton. And Wilder with the rebound. We get a whistle against Roscommon. And it'll be Manton basketball. Roscommon that time just a little aggressive on the rebound. Wilder across the timeline. Goes to Brown on the right wing. Comes back to Moffett, top of the circle. Wilder left wing. Takes it on dribble into the lane. Kicks it back out to Puffer. Here's Abby Brown on the right. Megan Moffett on top of the circle. Jaden Wilder on the left. With a cross-hand dribble, gets past her defender, puts up a left-hander off the glass, no good, gets her own rebound, and in doing so, draws a whistle. And it's going to be a call against Roscommon, and once again, the Rangers will inbound under their own basket.
They're being a lot more patient with this offense. A lot of screening going on. It isn't all based on dribble penetration.
Inbound pass to Abby Brown. Her shot too high off the glass, but the Rangers get the rebound. Wilder out on top. Gets a screen from Brown. Goes to her left. Right down the lane. Puts up the left hand. No good. But another foul. Good aggressive drive from Jaden Wilder, and she's going to go to the free throw line, shooting two. With 5:04 left to go here in the first quarter, the Rangers are on top 10-2 over these Roscommon Bucks. First free throw is good from Wilder. 11-2. Second free throw on its way. It is also good. Those nice backspin on those shots. 12-2. Lady Rangers up. Roscommon, long three-pointer from Megan Dunham. No good. And rebound chased down by the Rangers. Abby Brown, left wing, takes it into the lane, kicks it out to Moffitt, who dribbles in along the baseline, tried to put up a little 10-footer and fouled on the shot. Fouled in such a way that the ball had no chance of going in, but she is going to be at the free throw line shooting 2. So Roscommon with already 4 team fouls here with 4:45 left to go in the first quarter. First free throw from Moffitt is no good. 12-2, Lady Rangers on top. Second free throw coming from Moffitt. Off the back of the rim, high rebound taken by Thornton of the Lady Bucks. She keeps it herself on the dribble, setting it up now on the point. Goes deep in the left corner, baseline. Penetration, shot up, no good. And rebound to Roscommon, and they cleared out to Thornton. Thornton taking on a dribble, and we get a whistle. It's going to be a 3-second call against Roscommon. That time Thornton just kind of controlled the possession for most of the time on the dribble. Checking in for the Rangers is Addison Letts, another senior on this Ranger lineup. Jaden Weiler goes to Abby Brown, right wing. Gives up to Abby Shepler, top of the circle. 3 is good. Abby Shepler with a three-pointer, stretching the Ranger lead to 15-2. Boy, it'd be nice to see the Rangers keep a few of these threes for next week, Coach Lafreniere. When they played Lake City the first time, did not have one three-point field goal.
I believe they were 0 for 19 at the three-point line, but Shepler's worked on her shot, and some of these other girls have too, and I don't think we're going to see that again.
At the Roscommon end, they turned it over, and here are the Rangers. Abby Brown with a three-point attempt from the left wing, and no good. Shot goes out of bounds. Roscommon basketball. 3:44 left to go here in the opening quarter. 15-2, Lady Rangers on top. Thornton again with the basketball. She's a 5'7" junior for these Lady Bucks. Gives it up, 15-foot baseline shot. Right side, no good. Rangers rebounded quickly down the court, and there's a layup at the other end. Just 3 nice passes. Picture perfect. Jaden Wilder finished it off on the Ranger end for 2. They do like the up-tempo. When it's there, the Rangers will go with it. And Roscommon was double-teamed. Thornton was trapped just across half court. And before anything could happen there, Coach Patterson took a quick timeout for Roscommon. It's a full timeout, so we will take a timeout as well. We'll go back to Abby Danforth in the studio, and we'll be back in 30 seconds.
Bostic's Drugstore in Manton is your locally owned pharmacy. You can count on Mike and his professional staff to take care of all your prescription needs with a personal hometown touch. You'll get a comprehensive medication review every time you pick up a prescription. Bostic's Drugstore accepts most insurances and administers flu and shingles shots with a prescription. They're also your home for Manton Rangers and locally made Michigan apparel, plus cards, gifts, and toys. Stop into your friendly hometown pharmacy, Bostic's Drugstore, on Main Street in Manton, or call 231-824-6465.
Welcome back, everyone, to Roscommon High School. Rick Swanson and Rennie Lafreniere with you tonight with the call. And following the Roscommon timeout, the Lady Bucks are ready to inbound right down in front of us on their sideline. 17-2, the Rangers on top of Roscommon. Ball comes into Thornton, and she gives it up on the right side to Lillian Steinbrink. Her pass underneath, trying to post up, is batted on the floor, and the Raiders come up with it. as Lutz with the steal. Ahead to Wilder off the glass and scores it. Again, Rangers are running when they get the chance. Bucket is good, and Wilder's at the line trying to complete the three-point play.
You know, Coach, it was nice to see her switch over and go to that right hand. She usually wants to go left-hand finish.
Yes, she does.
She did that nice crossover, you know, and I think if she keeps doing that, you know, she's going to reap rewards for that.
Checking in for the Rangers is Taylor Perkis, and Coach Catone is going to give Brianna Puffer a little breather with Perkis checking in. Wilder's at the line, still awaiting the basketball. The officials are talking to a cameraman down on the end of the court. It didn't look like they want him to leave because he's still there, but now Roscommon with 3 substitutes into the ball game, while Jaden Wilder's still standing at the line, ready for a free throw. Now she's got the ball. Here we go. Free throw up and good, completing the three-point play, and the Rangers lead at 20-2 with 2:45 left to go here in the first quarter from Roscommon. Thornton with the basketball, double teamed out at half court. She does get rid of it. And trying to post underneath, ball's batted, but the Bucks keep it. Again, the ball's on the floor. Roscommon chases it down in the corner. Just a smothering defense here. The Rangers get the steal. Abby Brown all the way to the hoop, and she scores it. 22-2. Just a smothering man-to-man defense by the Lady Rangers here so far. Thornton with the basketball, goes to Emily Terry on the right side. Back to Thornton, shot goes up, too short off the front of the rim. Rebound, Roscommon is good. Second chance bucket for the Bucks, and quickly at the other end, shot up by Abby Brown is no good. That bucket was by Madison Umphrey, the last one from Roscommon. Another turnover by Roscommon, but the Rangers turn it right back. So the Bucks with the basketball on their own end. 22-4. Avery Smith's taking it down the left side of the lane. First shot, no good. Rebound Rangers, and Perkis has got it. Three-point line, shot up, no good. Rebound Roscommon, Emily Terry. 1:10 left to go, first quarter, 22-4. Lady Rangers on top. Avery Smith's on the right side, puts the shot up and hits it for Roscommon. A little 15-footer from the right side, 22-6. Wilder goes to Brown, left wing. Three-pointer up, no good. Rebound Letts for the Rangers. Kicks out to Shepler for three, no good. Rebound Wilder. She brings out herself on the dribble. Couple of good looks, but just could not get it to drop. 35 seconds. Coach Katona says pull it out. May very well just go for a last shot here. 25 seconds to go in the first quarter. Wilder to Brown, back to Wilder, just expending some seconds. 15 seconds to go. 10, 9, 8. They'll make a move here any second. Wilder taking his free throw line, kicks it to Brown, shot up, no good. Rebound Shepler, quick put back, and she's got it. Long rebound came out to Abby Shepler just inside the three-point line, and she nailed it for the two-pointer at the buzzer.
Well, you talk about a three-headed monster. You got Wilder out there with 7 points. You got Abby Shepler with 8 points. And you got Abby Brown with 7 points. That's a lot of points between 3 young ladies in the first quarter. And, you know, they're playing a lot better game tonight. And the coach is mixing it up a little bit with some different zones and things. It's looking real good for them out there.
And that defense, coach, they're just not giving Roscommon a chance really to do anything. They've got a hand in there. every second they can, just trying to knock it away. At some point, maybe Coach Katona will pull them back a little bit, but that's just kind of the nature of these girls. That's the kind of defense they've played for years.
We've been watching them for 4 years, and we've been watching our boys do that, and that's the mentality of this coaching staff. You know, they want that tough defense first. It's carried right over into the girls program. Katona just does a great job with these girls. He knows what he's doing down there. They're all playing their positions, and they're not missing a beat.
Leah Helsel now checking into the Ranger lineup here in the second quarter. So we're ready to get underway. The possession arrow is with Roscommon, and the Lady Rangers lead at 24-6 as we get the second quarter underway. Inbound pass to Thornton. And she hands off out of the three-point line, top of the circle. Avery Smith's on the right side, shot up, no good. Rebound Roscommon, taking it right to the hoop and scores it. A nice second chance bucket by Roscommon. I'm looking for a number. I believe that was Smith's. Avery Smith's with the bucket for the Bucks. 24-8. Man on top. Abby Brown goes to the right side. Perkis. Perkis goes to the left side. Wilder into the lane. Left-hander up. No good. And Roscommon with the rebound. Thornton with the basketball. Quickly down at the baseline. That's Smith's. She dribbled all the way through the basket and turned around. Hit a teammate for a nice close shot. Not there. Did not fall. Rangers quickly to the other end. And boy, it looked like it might have been knocked out by Roscommon, but they're saying the pass from the Rangers went out of bounds. And it'll be Bucks to inbound. Just a minute into the second quarter here from Roscommon, 24-8. Lady Rangers over the Lady Bucks. On the right side, she gives up a 10-footer left side, no good. And rebound to Wilder, who was triple teamed and just got out of it with the dribble. All the way to the other end, she hits Moffitt underneath. Moffitt his puffer right side, shot up, no good. And Roscommon with the rebound. That's Rainey Thornton with the rebound. The Bucks. And there's Thornton with a long shot from the right wing and banked it for a three-pointer. Rainey Thornton with the three-pointer for the Bucks, 24-11. Wilder with the three-pointer at the other end off the top of the circle, no good. Roscommon with the rebound. Avery Smith's right side gives up to Thornton, now down on the baseline to Reagan Moore. And we get a jump ball call. Rangers got a hand in there to force the tie-up. And we've got a timeout taken on the floor by Coach Katona of the Rangers. It's a quick one. Coach Lafreniere, 30-second. We'll keep it right here. 5:57 left to go first half, 24-11. Lady Rangers lead it.
Well, Roscommon's showing a little life here. You know, they continue to hustle. They're a little outgunned talent-wise. But Coach can't ask any more from what the Roscommon Buck girls are giving right now. And that's 100% hustle. Coach is intense with them right there. He sure is coaching them hard, and that's a sign of a good coach. Even when your team's down, you know, and you're maybe a little outmanned, he's getting after it and encouraging his girls. So that's nice to see.
Following the quick Coach Katona timeout, we're ready to go again. Rangers inbounding on their offensive end of the court as they go right to left here in the first half across your radio. We're located up behind the benches here in Roscommon. Wilder across the timeline. Comes to Perkis, left side. Takes it on a dribble to the free throw line, puts it up, and good. Nice looking shot from Taylor Perkis. Just inside the three-point line, 26-11. Lady Rangers. Smith's on the right side for Roscommon. A long three off the front of the rim. Chased down her own rebound. Nice hustle. She's got it on the baseline and kicks it back out. Thornton with the basketball. And we're going to get a whistle against the Rangers. Rainey Thornton with the dribble was impeded there a little too strongly by
Well, that's two fouls there on Brianna, so she's going to have to watch herself, if she wants to continue to play here tonight.
Lady Bucks inbounding. Steinbrink inbound pass to Smith. Smith's with the dribble. 3-point line out on top. Posted underneath. Shot up off the glass. Is good. Nice pass on the right block. And the bucket made by number 14, Lillian Steinbrink for the Lady Bucks. Brianna Puffer with the ball, top of the circle. Gives it up to Scheffler, drives into the lane, hits Megan Moffitt underneath. Turnaround off the glass is good. Nice pass, nice bucket from Moffitt. 28-13, Lady Rangers. Thornton with the basketball, goes to Smits on the right side. Clears it out on top, back to Smith. Three-pointer, right side, no good. Moffitt with the rebound. Clears it to Scheffler. Scheffler ahead down the left sideline to Perkis. Perkis puts up a shot inside the three-point line, no good. Rebound Bucks. Avery Smith with the basketball, gives it up to Thornton. Thornton dribbles around to the right side of the lane, keeps it herself. Takes it on dribble, back out to the top of the circle. Gets a screen, but decides not to use it. Coach Patterson calling out some directions to his Lady Bucks. Thornton on the dribble, found an opening, took it right to the hoop. Shot is no good, but she draws the foul. And Rainey Thornton is going to go to the free throw line, shooting two. Nice aggressive move from the junior.
We get Megan Moffitt with that foul, I believe. I think they said number 4.
Yes,
and that's only her first. So, yeah, this Thornton girl, she got to the rack, although she misses the first one.
Wilder and Brown checking back in for the Rangers, replacing Helsel and Puffer. Second free throw coming here from Thornton. Up and no good. Long rebound to Scheffler. Clears out to Abby Brown. Quickly down left side. Bounce pass underneath the Moffitt. Not there. Defended well. Kicks it out to Wilder. Nails it from the right side. Low 15-foot jumper. Good from Jaden Wilder. 30-13. Lady Rangers on top. 3:35 left to go here in the first half from Roscommon tonight. Thornton takes it all the way to the hoop. And again, the shot doesn't fall off the glass, but she draws a foul, so we'll be at the free throw line once again, shooting two. That foul was also on Moffitt, so that's going to be her second here in the first half. First free throw up is good by Thornton. 30-14 now, the Rangers on top. Second free throw coming. And she misses the second one. Made the first one, missed the second. Brown ahead with the ball on the right side. Skip pass to Wilder, left side. 3-point shot up. No good off the back of the rim. Lutz is there with the rebound. Puts it up and no good. Gets in the rebound again, but stolen by Roscommon. Rangers steal it right back, and we got a whistle. Ball exchanged hands there about 3-4 times. Very quickly, but we do get a foul call against Avery Smits of Roscommon, and that's going to put the Rangers in the bonus. And Addison Lutz is stepping to the free throw line, and she'll be shooting 1-and-1 for the Lady Rangers. First one up and good, so she'll get the bucket. 31-14, Lady Rangers over the Lady Bucks with 3:13 left to go here in Roscommon in the first half. Second free throw, up and also good. Lutz nails them both. Thornton with the basketball across the timeline. Her first pass picked off by Scheffler. Looking deep, nothing there, gives up to Moffitt. And Moffitt's pass is deflected, stolen right back by Roscommon. Thornton with the basketball, goes left side on the dribble. Gives it up to Emily Terry. And shot from the free throw line, 15-footers, no good. Roscommon with the try for the putback, no good. Ball's on the floor and chased down by the Rangers. Quickly ahead to Brown, left side, left wing, bounce pass into Letts, turn around, hook shot, no good. And ball on the floor being chased. It goes out of bounds to Roscommon.
Well, Abby Brown had that wide open three there, and unselfishly, she found one of her teammates under the hoop, and I like to see her passing the ball the way she is. I know she can score, but she's getting everybody involved.
That was a nice bounce pass under there to Letts. Thornton with the basketball across the timeline. Looking for somebody down the corner, not there. Clears it out on top. Ball deflected, Rangers have it. Quickly ahead to Moffitt, all by herself, off the glass, and scores it. Bucket from Megan Moffitt. And as that one went through the hoop, Coach Patterson of the Roscommon Lady Bucks took a quick timeout. It is a full timeout, so we'll take a timeout also with 2:05 left to go here in the first half. Stay with us. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
The Manton Athletic Boosters Club is a proud supporter of the Rangers Athletics and would like to wish the best of luck to all our fall Manton Ranger sports teams. And go Rangers!
Wilder. Serve you better. Our staffs are a group of hardworking individuals who, just like you, get the job done every day by showing the dedication and determination to teamwork. You will not find a more dedicated team making the car or truck buying experience more seamless and easy. Locally owned dealerships, proud to support all local high school sports. We're behind you all the way.
Dropping the beat from the top of the lakes.
Wilder Heating and Cooling, the name you've come to trust when it comes to geothermal systems, boilers, Amana high-efficiency furnaces, air conditioning, and heat pumps. Don't let winter energy bills eat everything you bring home. Wilder Heating and Cooling can provide quality service at a quality price. They can service all makes and models and provide financing when you need it. Contact Wilder Heating and Cooling at 231-645-4822 or online at wilderhvac.net. That's wilderhvac.net. Wilder Heating and Cooling, proud local community supporter of the Manton Rangers.
Welcome back, everyone, to Roscommon High School. Rick Swanson, reigning Lafreniere, with the call for you tonight. And a quick pass underneath from Megan Moffitt to Addison Letts for two for the Rangers. But before that, play started rather quickly, and Roscommon got a quick bucket following their timeout.
Yeah, that was Caitlin Anderson that had that quick bucket for them.
So we're at 36-16 with just over a minute to go, and there's a three-pointer for the Lady Bucks from Avery Smits. Nailed it with the left hand. Left-hander. 36-19. Lady Rangers on top over Roscommon. Under a minute now left to go here in the first half. Abby Brown, right side wing, shot up, no good. And rebound, finally chased down by Abby Shepler, but her pass goes out of bounds. Turnover, Manton, Roscommon basketball. Leah Helsel checking back in for the Rangers, and Megan Moffitt is going to get a breather. Last 35 seconds of the first half. Smits on the left side. Gives it up at the elbow, shot up, no good. Rebound Wilder. Brings it herself across half court. Goes to Abby Shepler, left side, and she sees underneath a cutting Abby Brown. Shot up, no good, just couldn't quite get it up out on the reverse layup. Roscommon rebounds. Here's a shot from the baseline, left side, no good. Rebound Wilder, 5 seconds to go. See if we can get a shot off. Takes it herself to the hoop. No good. And that's going to do it. Both teams with a shot there in the last few seconds, but could not get one to fall. And we are at halftime. Our halftime score, the Lady Rangers of Manton, 36. And the Lady Bucks of Roscommon, 19. We'll be right back with first half stats and analysis update on Ranger games and broadcasts that are coming up. We'll talk about the JV results with Coach Lafreniere, and we'll look ahead to the second half and more. Stay with us. We'll be back here in Roscommon in 60 seconds.
Are you in the mood for amazing food at a reasonable price? Well, look no further than the 308 Pub and Grill in Manton. It all kicks off on Tuesday with wings for just 50 cents traditional and 65-cent boneless. Wednesday is burger baskets for $4.99, and Thursday is dollar taco night. Friday and Saturday is steak night. It starts at just $9.99. The local 308 has comedy night the last Saturday of every month with no cover, so enjoy the laughs on us. Sundays get 2 of our signature wood fire pizzas for just $18, dine in only. Good drinks, good food, and good times at the local 308 Pub and Grill in Manton.
High school students are training for the jobs of tomorrow today at the Wexford-Missaukee Career Technical Center in Cadillac. Juniors and seniors from 12 area high schools can choose from 14 career-driven programs. Free college credit is available. Visit WMISD.org and click or tap the Career Technical Education link. See all the great programs, then talk to your student's counselor. Call 876-2200. The Wexford-Missaukee Career Technical Center on 13th Street across from Baker College. Proud to serve the students of Manton High School. CTC is the place to be.
You are listening to 107.9 Wcdy, McBain, Cadillac, Lake City. Welcome back to Roscommon High School. Rick Swanson and Rainey Lafreniere with the call for you tonight as the Lady Bucks of Roscommon host the Lady Rangers of Manton in Highland Conference basketball action. We got some festivities going on here at halftime in Roscommon tonight. It's their winter carnival. So we'll probably have a little bit of an extended halftime, and we'll see if we can fill the time, or we might be going back to Abby for a couple more breaks. We'll see how things go. But let's take a look at the quarter scores here in our first half. The Rangers got off to a great start in the opening quarter, causing a number of steals, resulting in easy layups. And our first quarter score was 24-6 in favor of Manton. In the second quarter, Roscommon actually outscored the Lady Rangers 13-12, but the Rangers still have a nice lead of 17 here at halftime, 36-19. I'll turn it over to Coach Lafreniere and give us some halftime numbers.
Well, let's go with points first. We got Jaden Wilder with 9 points. We got Addison Letts with 4 points. We have got Megan Moffitt with 4 points. We got Taylor Perkins with 2. And Abby Shepler with 8. Abby Brown with 7. So, balanced scoring there. And, yeah, I missed Brianna Puffer there, didn't I? Should have brought my reading glasses. Brianna chipped in with 2 points there. For Roscommon, the Bucks, we got Avery Smits with 7 points. And Lillian Steinbrink with 2. We have, it looks like Rainey Thornton with 6 points. And Caitlin Anderson with 2 points. And Madison Humphrey with 2 points.
Well, so far, I've been fairly impressed with Roscommon. Coach Lafreniere, the first time these two met about a month ago in Manton, the Lady Rangers defeated Roscommon 65-14. Well, the Rangers are on track here to do the same, but Roscommon has already more points here in the first half than they had in the whole game the first time.
Well, I think, Coach Catona's, substituting pretty liberally here and giving a lot of his younger girls a little more time, a little more court time than what they would normally get. And this is a good time to do it. But, take nothing away from Roscommon. I mean, they came back battling. They could have, packed up the tents and went home. But that 13-point second quarter, has kept them hanging around a little bit. So, maybe the second half, things will change a little bit one way or the other. But I look for the Rangers to come out a little bit harder and maybe put this thing away, hopefully, a little earlier. Of course, I'm biased, I'm a Ranger coach and fan, but take nothing away from those Bucks. They've come right out in this second quarter here and really dug in and show no sign of quit.
Well, the two things that really stand out for me in that first half for the Rangers is their defensive intensity. They got many steals. We don't have a stat on that, but a large number of steals resulting in some easy shots. And also, it's nice to see them nail some threes here to start the ball game.
Yeah, that three ball's a big part of our game, and when we're on, we're pretty tough to beat with that three ball. We don't have the great dominant post player. We got Molly Lane, who's more of a finesse player, not a power player, but we're going to see that power player when we play Lake City. I guess the only thing that I really didn't care for in the first half, I thought we gave up some dribble penetration in that second quarter. They got to the rack rather easily a few times and put themselves on the free throw line. So I'd like to see us shut that down, but when you're shuffling bodies in and out, sometimes, people forget assignments and things like that, miss rotations. But that Roscommon coach, he put in a little wrinkle offense there in that second quarter, and I'm going to have to take a look at that on tape. I kind of like that.
Let's throw in there, Coach, the mark that Jaden Wilder is approaching. She is getting close to that 1,000-point mark for her high school career. And talking to Coach Katona, coming into tonight, she needed 27. And, you don't necessarily want to pick when you get that. I know she'd like to get it next Tuesday in front of the home crowd, but right now she's at 9.
Yeah, 9 points. So she's got what?
Yeah, she still needs 18, but I wouldn't be surprised that if the Rangers have control of the ball game, that they save that for next Tuesday.
Well, for me, I'd like to see her get about 17 of them tonight, and then have that celebration at home. Although that is a very tough game, to celebrate at, and you don't want to celebrate too early, celebrate the event of scoring that, but the ultimate goal when we play that next one is to win. So it'd be nice for her to get it tonight. I don't think she will. She'd have to play probably the whole second half and put up a lot of shots. We'll just see what happens here, and we'll see what Coach wants to do about that.
Yeah, one of the things that you alluded to in our pregame was you expect the Lady Rangers to do well tonight, but what you don't want tonight is some kind of injury going forward with the big game with Lake City next Tuesday, and then, as we said, the district tournament starting just over a couple weeks away, that first week of March. So hopefully they can get Molly Lane healthy again and not have any other injuries going forward.
Yeah, and that's crucial here tonight. Get our younger players some time, the Helsel girl, Leah, and Taylor Perkis and Megan Moffitt and Addison Lutz. Give those girls some time. We might need them for a few minutes here or there in those big games.
You bet. You just heard the big cheer going up from the Roscommon crowd, and the king and queen were just crowned of the Winter Carnival here in Roscommon. So a little celebrating going on down on the floor. We used to have that, we used to have our homecoming during basketball, Coach, and boy, was our gym rocking and rolling on those nights.
Boy, that's a lot, brings back a lot of memories there. All those girls dressed up, that was quite a big deal then. And the only problem we had is we didn't have a big enough gym back then to get everybody in. But yeah, I remember that very well.
And boy, they were warm evenings in that gym too. I remember a couple times band members just passed right out during the whole ceremony.
I remember fog being on the floor. It was so hot in there.
Yeah.
And after about 4 foot up, you couldn't see anybody. So we had to open the doors and cool it down that night. So not that hot in here tonight, but somebody got a big cheer out there tonight.
Yeah, so they're wrapping up the Winter Carnival celebration, the halftime festivities down on the court. Coach, I want to throw it back to you again. Let's talk about the JV game earlier tonight. Your girls were victorious by a score of 43-20 over this Roscommon JV team. Give us a few comments on your team and on the game tonight.
Well, the girls are improving a lot. They came in pretty rough start of the year, and we just made great strides dribbling and passing. You know, it's hard to work on a shot during the season, and hopefully this summer, you know, we can address some of those needs on the shots. But they made their layups tonight, and it was nice to come in here and be able to play everybody a lot. The girls had fun. I told them to start the season, it's a lot easier to have fun when you're winning. And tonight that was the case. Everybody got a chance out there tonight. So it was nice just to kick back and watch it all happen.
Well, I was here early enough to see that JV game, and I was impressed with your girls. I thought they hustled really well, and from earlier in the season, I wholeheartedly agree with you. I see a lot of progress with that group. I think you're doing a very nice job with them.
Well, we just hope that those girls will get even more interested in basketball now, want to play that varsity level next year. I know some of them will be called up for the districts. They probably won't see a lot of action. Depends who we draw. We'll know that pretty soon. But I want to see them continue on in their careers.
And we're going to take a timeout here. We are at halftime of our Lady Ranger Lady Buck ball game, 36-19, Manton on top. And we'll go back to Abby Danforth in the studio. Roscommon Band entertaining the crowd. We'll be back here in 60 seconds.
Don's Auto Clinic, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and High Point GMC Cadillac continue to grow together to serve you better. Our staffs are a group of hardworking individuals who, just like you, get the job done every day by showing the dedication and determination to teamwork. You will not find a more dedicated team making the car or truck buying experience more seamless and easy. Locally owned dealerships, proud to support all local high school sports. We're behind you all the way.
For weddings, choose the Barn Hall. Parties, choose the Barn Hall. Events of any kind, choose the Barn Hall. Manton's premier venue for gathering. Got an event coming up? Call or text Molly 231-394-0311. The Barn Hall on Old 31, just south of Manton. Connected to the Barn Hall is Studio 131, offering haircuts for men and women, color, facial waxing, and more. Need a new look? Talk to Kaylee or Michaela at 231-824-3550. Trust your new look to Studio 131. The Barn Hall in Studio 131, proud to support this Manton Ranger broadcast.
Welcome back, everyone, to Roscommon High School. Tonight, the Lady Bucks of Roscommon are hosting the Lady Rangers of Manton in Highland Conference basketball action. We are at halftime. Roscommon Band, nice and loud, providing a lot of energy for the crowd. And it is winter carnival time, so we have a little extended halftime. Let's go next to an update on the boys and girls seasons. We'll start with the girls because the girls are playing here tonight. And we haven't had the girls on the radio for about a month. But since that last broadcast, which was the loss in Lake City, the Lady Rangers have gone 5-0. Including that big come-from-behind win in McBain, coach, we were talking about earlier. And they are right now 15-1 on the season. Their next game is that huge rematch with Lake City next Tuesday night in Manton. And we will be there with the broadcast. In fact, we will have both games for you Tuesday night. Starting at 5:45. The boys will kick it off at 6 o'clock, followed by the girls at approximately 7:15 or 7:30. But huge games next Tuesday night for both the boys and girls as Lake City comes to town. Now, as far as the boys are concerned, including their loss at McBain, which was a tough one. They came back from a big deficit to only lose by 3. But on January 24th, in McBain, since then the boys have gone 3-3, so struggled a little bit, probably lost to Everett, one that they could have gotten, but in their last 6 games they've gone 3-3. Their last game just last night, which we had for you here on 107.9, the boys Manton team defeated Roscommon 55-37. And coach, what was really impressive that Len Morrow and I were talking about during the game is that in that second half, the Manton boys held Roscommon to 10 points.
Yeah, I was headed back from Flint, and I was listening to it on the radio, and old Lenny did a great job. I'll tell you, he might steal my job. He was so eloquent. But like you guys were saying, it just seemed like they just dialed it up another notch, and I believe, if I'm not mistaken, they held them to 2 points in the third quarter. And they only scored 6 themselves, but then all of a sudden in that fourth quarter, that defense continued, and their offense picked up, and they wound up pulling away for an easy win.
Yeah, it was only a 5-point lead at halftime. Manton was up by 5, but really dominated that second half defensively and cruised to that 18-point win. So hopefully that got them on track last night. The guys look good, and heading into their Lake City game next Tuesday, I think that was an important step for them to take following that loss to Kingsley the Monday prior.
One of my old players is up there now at Kingsley. Jason Stewart used to play point guard for me, and he came out, I guess, in his zone and just dared us to shoot. And they've got a lot of length. We had problems with that length. We didn't have a great night, and those things happen. A lot of times everything happens wrong that should happen wrong. You don't want those nights, but they happen. So, I think we're better than what we showed up at Kingsley, and we just continue to work on those little things and get better. And I'd like to see that team sneak right out of that Lake City district. Wouldn't that be something?
Yes, it would. Yes, it would. And as we mentioned with the girls, the next broadcast for the boys will be Tuesday night. And we'll mention this again in the post game, but if you can't make it out to that one in Manton on Tuesday, you want to dial us up here on 107.9. We'll have both games for you. Big Highland Conference doubleheader. The boys will kick it off at 6 o'clock. We'll be on with the pregame at 5:45. And it's a big one for the Ranger boys because they want to stay within a game of McBain. And back in Lake City a month ago, the Manton boys handed Lake City their first loss of the year. Lake City was 7-0 at that point. So it's a big game, not only for the girls, but for the boys next Tuesday night. The boys will start it off. The girls will follow in the nightcap. Now, one of our sponsors this season is Wilder Heating and Cooling, and want to just pay special attention to that for just a moment. The owner for Wilder Heating and Cooling is Chad Wilder, a Manton graduate. Nice to see him step up and have that small business of his own. He started it in 2001. I didn't realize that, 19 years ago, Chad started that business after working in the heating and cooling industry prior to that. And he has 14 employees, one of those important small businesses that kind of keep our economy going. And he covers Northwest Michigan. He told me all the way south to Big Rapids, all the way north to Charlevoix. And he does deal mainly with single-family units, but will go with larger multi-unit complexes also. 24-hour service, and two of his big lines that he likes to live by with Wilder Heating and Cooling is like they want to take care of the customer, and secondly, no job is too small. He stressed those ideas for me. Take care of the customer, and no job is too small. And I would like to thank Wilder Heating and Cooling myself. From day one, since we put these games on the radio, Chad has been there as one of our sponsors. And in fact, it was Chad's idea originally to try and get Manton basketball on the radio. So I want to give him credit for that also. And again, thanks to Wilder Heating and Cooling for being there since day one.
Well, I know Chad personally, and he's always got a smile on his face. And he does more in the community than a lot of people realize. I won't get into that because he's provided funds for our students for other things that nobody knows about. So if you got a job to be done, I trust Chad. You can give him a call anytime. And like he said, no job too small. That's what small towns are about right there. Those types of people. We got a bunch of other people in our community just like Chad.
Well said, Coach. Both teams are on the court. The halftime is almost over as Roscommon is giving their fight song. Little extended halftime tonight because Roscommon was having their winter carnival. But we are ready to get the second half underway. And as we start the second half, the Rangers lead it 36-19 over the Lady Bucks. And possession arrow belongs to Roscommon. They will inbound on the far sideline to get our second half underway. We are up behind the benches here in Roscommon tonight. Good vantage point. And here as we start second half, Roscommon going from right to left. And of course the Rangers will be going from left to right across your radio. Roscommon with the basketball. Smits takes it down the left side of the lane, right under the basket, and lost control of it. Steele Rangers quickly ahead to Wilder. She's on the right side, puts a shot up, does not fall, but does draw the foul, and Jaden Wilder is going to go to the free throw line, shooting 2. So the Rangers get a steal on Roscommon's first possession and turn it into a couple of free throws here on their end. First one up from Jaden is good. She's looked good at the free throw line tonight. Nice backspin on that ball. Pretty looking shot. Second free throw coming up and also good. 38-19 as the Rangers double up on the Lady Bucks of Roscommon.
He's perfect, 5 for 5 tonight.
Thornton with the basketball out on top, being hounded by Abby Brown. Abby, a great defender, gives it up to Smits, who goes down to the baseline. And Jaden with almost a steal, but Smits gets it back. Bounce pass under the basket, but well defended. Can't get a shot up, and we're going to get a jump ball. Abby Shepler got a hand in there on the ball, causing the jump. And it's going to be Ranger basketball with the possession arrow. Boy, they got the ball underneath, Coach.
They got
and
the ball.
But the defense just collapsed and didn't let them get anything.
They ran right into Abby Shepler. You know, she's just a great athlete. She's a tenacious defender. And she's the one that caused that jump ball.
Pass underneath to Brown, who kicks it out to Puffer for a long 15-footer on the baseline. No good. Wilder with the rebound. Kicks it out to Abby Shepler. 10-footer in the lane, but a bounce pass underneath the Brown. No good. And ball, I believe, is going to be tied up. It is. Boy, nice pass down to Abby Brown. Had a little 5-footer off the glass, just couldn't get it to drop. I think she was a little surprised she got the ball.
Yeah, it was a great pass to an easy bucket. She's out there chiding herself a little bit right now. She's that type of player.
Roscommon with the ball, having the possession arrow following the jump ball. Of course, Manton will get the next one. They turn it over. Abby Brown with the steal. Pushing it. Bounce pass underneath Moffitt. Up and good. Nice bounce pass from Abby Brown to Megan Moffitt for 2. 40-19, Manton on top. Roscommon on their end has in the far right-hand corner, 3-pointer up by Smits, no good. Rebound Rangers quickly ahead to Moffitt off the glass, too strong, and chased down by Roscommon. Thornton with the basketball. Skip pass over to Smits on the right side. Takes it on dribble down in the corner, kicks it back out to Thornton. Thornton goes baseline, shot up, good. Rainey Thornton with the 2-pointer, 15-foot baseline shot. 40-21, Manton on top. Shepler at the 3-point line, takes it on dribble to the free throw line, hits Moffitt underneath. Shepler had an open 15-footer, but saw Moffitt under the basket. Nice pass underneath, and Moffitt draws the foul. She's going to go to the free throw line. I expected Shepler to let that one fly, Coach, and she saw a better option.
Yeah, it was a great pass underneath. You know, great players see the floor, and she had a good look under there.
First free throw by Megan is off the front of the rim, no good. She's got the second one coming. Just underway here in the second half from Roscommon. 5:43 left to go, third quarter. Second free throw up and bounced around and fell. So Moffett gets the free throw, 41-21. Manton on top here in girls Highland Conference basketball action. Smith's with the basketball, top of the circle. Goes down in the corner, left side to Thornton. Thornton posts it inside. Bounce pass, knocked away. They say out of bounds off the Rangers. It will be Roscommon basketball.
Had a little confusion there.
Yeah, there is.
This is going to be Roscommon basketball.
Inbounding under their own basket. Pass in, knocked away, but they get it back. And there's a shot from number 24, Megan Dunham. And she's about 6 feet in front of the rim. Shot didn't go, but she's going to go to the free throw line, drawing the official's whistle. So Dunham, first free throw, up and good. A 5'4" sophomore here for the Lady Bucks of Roscommon. Second free throw coming. Up and off the right side. Rebound to Brianna Puffer for the Rangers. 41-22. Quick pass underneath to Moffett. Turnaround, nails it. Nice turnaround look from Megan Moffett from about 6 feet away off the left block. 43-22, Manton. Thornton with the basketball. And we get a whistle against the Rangers. I got to throw in here, Coach. I don't know if you're having the same trouble, but a lot of these Roscommon girls have ponytails, and it's tough to see their numbers sometimes.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I'll tell you another thing I'm noticing is Abby Brown out there tonight. You know, a sign of a great player is they make players around them better, and she's sure doing that tonight. She's dishing that ball around, and I disagree with that last call. That girl had the elbow out on her, and she was just playing good defense.
Yeah, that foul was on Abby Brown, her first. And we'll get a timeout taken by Roscommon. It's just a 30-second one, so we'll keep it here. We're at 4:51 left to go in the third quarter. 43-22. Rangers on top. Rangers were up 36-19, at halftime. So the Rangers have outscored Roscommon 7-3 here so far in the third quarter. I have a little question down here on Roscommon's side. Maybe a substitution made too late. Looked like, Coach, and Dunham had to go back into the ball game.
Yeah, she's sitting back down, the young lady that wanted to go in.
Roscommon inbounds following their timeout. Thornton with the basketball out on top. Being hounded out there by Abby Brown. And boy, that's Abby makes life miserable. Abby knocked the ball away, and then Thornton tried to get it back, and it went off her for the Roscommon turnover. You know, I wouldn't want Abby Brown playing me man-to-man.
No, you know, I've coached a lot
goodness.
of kids, and she plays just as hard as anybody I've ever coached, and just as smart, boy or girl.
Jaden Wilder with the ball, goes to Abby Brown, right side, sees an opening, takes it on a drive, and going to be called for travel. Lost a little bit of the handle on the basketball, got away from her. So turnover Rangers, Roscommon ball.
I think Abby's looking for Wilder at that point in time, wanting to get her a few points closer to that 1,000. She just lost the handle on it.
Manton now showing some full court pressure. Roscommon gets it in and clears it all the way to the end. Shot up, no good. So Roscommon, at least that time, didn't have any trouble with that full court pressure. And we get a whistle on the rebound against the Rangers. Roscommon will inbound under their own basket. That foul's on Megan Moffett, her third, and she's coming out right now, replaced by Addison Lentz. Lady Bucks inbounding, trying to, and got a 5-second call. Could not get it in time. Turnover Roscommon, Manton basketball. Rangers lead it 43-22, approaching the halfway point here in the third quarter from Roscommon tonight. Abby Brown with the ball, goes to Letts, top of the circle. Letts back to Shepler on the right side. Hits a cutting Wilder in the lane, shot up off the glass, good. Shaden Wilder came from the left baseline corner through the lane. A nice assist to her. Gets the bucket, goes to the free throw line to try and complete the three-point play. A nice looking play.
All that action coming off screens. I noticed that's something they went to more in this first half, and that was one of her tougher shots. And that was a clean bank. It didn't rattle around. She had it 100%.
Jason also knocks down the free throw. Steal by Abby Brown on the press, puts it up left hand, scores it. So quick turnover and bucket from the Rangers, and Roscommon again takes a timeout. It is a full timeout, so we're going to take a timeout also. We'll go back to Abby in the studio. Stay with us. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Don's Auto Clinic, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and High Point GMC Cadillac continue to grow together to serve you better. Our staffs are a group of hardworking individuals who, just like you, get the job done every day by showing the dedication and determination to teamwork. You will not find a more dedicated team making the car or truck buying experience more seamless and easy. Locally owned dealerships, proud to support all local high school sports. We're behind you all the way.
We are back. Rick Swanson and Renee Lafreniere with the call tonight from Roscommon in girls Highland Conference basketball action as the Lady Bucks of Roscommon are hosting the Lady Rangers of Manton. We have 3:54 left to go in the third quarter, and Manton is on top 48-22. Roscommon inbounding following their timeout. Jaden Wilder applying a little bit of pressure full court, and she gets a knockdown on the pass and almost got the steal, but we're going to have a jump ball. Possession arrow is with Manton on the jump ball. Abby Shepler will inbound along the near sideline. Now Taylor Perkins checking in for Shepler. So Taylor will do the inbound honors. Comes into Jaden Wilder. Takes it on a dribble to the top of the circle. Comes back to Perkins on the right wing. Perkins goes to Letts on the top of the circle. Looking for Brianna Puffer underneath. She kicks it out to Abby Brown. She goes to Perkins in the corner. Shot up. No good. Rebound is there for Letts. Gets it out to Puffer. To Wilder. And Jaden Wilder nails it. A long two-pointer just inside the line. Roscommon pass stolen by Perkins. Rangers back on the offense. She clears it to Puffer. Puffer to Brown for three. Shot up. No good. And rebound chased down in the corner by Addison Letts. Addison out to Wilder. Wilder says, let's set things up a little bit. Pulls the ball back out. Goes to Perkins right side. Letts top of the circle. Cutting Brianna Puffer through the lane. Very nice assist from Letts, and Brianna scores it with the left hand off the glass and draws the foul. She'll go to the free throw line. Again, Coach, nice screen opened up Brianna on the cut, and a nice look from Addison Letts.
I know what offense they're running. I'm not going to say it on the radio, but all that screening is going to pay dividends, and I really like this press. This press is going to give some people headaches.
So trying to complete the three-point play is Brianna Puffer. Shot up and off the back of the rim, no good. Chased down in the corner by Roscommon. Avery Smits with the ball, goes down in the right corner. Shot off glass is good. And that was Thornton? Or no, 24, Megan Dunham with that bucket.
Megan Dunham,
okay,
yeah.
For Roscommon.
Yeah, it's awful hard to see those numbers, but we'll get it straight for the folks.
Brown let a three-pointer go for the Rangers. No good. Rebound the Bucks. Press is causing some problems this time, but Thornton gets through it with the dribble. And trying to hit Lillian Steinbrink under the basket. The ball went right through her hands out of bounds. Turnover, Roscommon.
Brown make that three-pointer.
52-24, Manton on top, 2:14 left to go here from Roscommon in the third quarter. Jaden Wilder with the basketball across the midcourt line. Jaden goes to Abby Brown, left wing. She comes in closer for a 15-footer and nailed it. Turned down the three-pointer for a 15-footer, nothing but net. Nice looking shot. I like that choice that she made.
Yeah, you know, she had a good look, but she went into the paint to see if she could involve somebody else. Nothing happened. She just pulled up and shot it, nothing but net.
Thornton with the dribble down the right side at the baseline, gets her shot blocked by Brown. Quickly ahead to Wilder. One-on-one, takes it herself to the hoop, scores it. Just sidestepped her defender.
That's that Euro. That's that Euro stuff. Back in the day, we'd call that a travel, but now it's a pretty thing to watch when they can do it.
Avery Smits has her shot blocked as she went in from the left baseline, and ball traveled out of bounds. It'll be Roscommon basketball. 1:20 left to go in the third, 56-24, Manton on top. Bucks inbound, deep in the right corner. Trying to post the ball underneath to Steinbrink. Roscommon turns it over, and then Steinbrink, trying to get the ball back, committed the foul. So it'll be Ranger basketball following the Roscommon foul. Jaden Wilder across the timeline. 1 minute left to go here in the third. Perkis gets a screen. She's at the free throw line, kicks it back out to Moffitt. Moffitt to Wilder, left side, takes it into the lane. Tries to get the shot off, but blocked. Just brought that one from too low. And Roscommon quickly to the other end. Smith's out on top of the circle. Comes down here to Dunham. Shot up, no good. And rebound, Addison Letts. Quickly ahead to Wilder. Takes it herself, left hand, and she's going to go to the free throw line. Jaden Wilder, aggressive move down the lane with the left hand. Will shoot two for the Rangers. 56-24, Manton on top. 39 seconds left to go here in the third. As we've been saying all evening, big game tonight here for the Rangers. They need to keep pace with Lake City. They trail Lake City by a game in the conference standings. And Lake City comes to Manton next Tuesday night. With a Ranger win, they would tie Lake City for the conference lead. First free throw from Wilder is good. And again, Coach, she has looked very good at the line tonight.
Yeah, she's perfect from the line. You know, we hate to say that right now. She's got one more to shoot, so.
Yeah, we hear that kind of curse all the time, but got confidence there. Second shot up is good. Nothing but net.
Well, she's 3, 5, 7. She's 8-5.
Yeah, shot looks really good. Now Jaden comes out of the ball game, replaced by Leah Helsel. Helsel gets some more time here. Helsel just a freshman on this Ranger varsity. Roscommon with a shot up off the glass, 15 feet away, right side, no good. Rebound Perkis. Look deep, not open, keeps it herself. Takes the top of the circle for three. Shot up good. Taylor Perkis with a three-pointer for the Rangers. 61-24, Manton on top. The last 10 seconds of the third quarter. We'll see what the Lady Bucks can do. Thornton out on top, comes left side. Now right side, need a shot up. They get it up, and at the buzzer, no good. And that is the end of the third quarter from Roscommon. Our score at the end of three, the Lady Rangers of Manton, 61, and the Lady Bucks of Roscommon, 24. Stay with us for the fourth quarter. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
For weddings, choose the Barn Hall. Parties, choose the Barn Hall. Events of any kind, choose the Barn Hall. Manton's premier venue for gathering. Got an event coming up? Call or text Molly, 231-394-0311. The Barn Hall, on Old 31, just south of Manton. Connected to the Barn Hall is Studio 131, offering haircuts for men and women, color, facial waxing, and more. Need a new look? Talk to Kaylee or Michaela at 231-824-3550. Trust your new look to Studio 131. The Barn Hall in Studio 131, proud to support this Manton Ranger broadcast.
Welcome back to Roscommon High School, everyone. Rick Swanson and Rainey Lafreniere with the call tonight. And the Roscommon Bucks are hosting the Manton Rangers in Girls Highland Conference action. 61-24, Manton on top as we start the fourth quarter. And as we said before, Coach, now all we have to do is get through this fourth quarter. No injuries.
Yeah, that was a great third quarter for the Rangers. I maybe alluded to this, but I'll repeat it again. We outscored them 25-5 that quarter. Really put some distance in there. So let's just finish this out, and hopefully it doesn't get any colder on the way home.
Yeah, big quarter there defensively and offensively for the Rangers. Possession arrow to Roscommon. They bring it in. And shot up right away from Thornton for 3 from the left wing. So Rainey Thornton hits one right off the bat for the Bucks here in the fourth. Scheffler with the basketball, hits Megan Moffett underneath. Nice quick turnaround. And Megan with the bucket from point blank range.
Well, that was a great pass by Abby Scheffler.
A lot of nice assists coming from the Rangers tonight. Playing very unselfish basketball. 63-27 here in the opening minute of the fourth quarter. Thornton out on top, just kind of hanging on the ball as the Rangers are in a zone, and Roscommon's just kind of taking a look at it, saying, like, what's going on here? They've been in our face all night. And finally, Thornton puts up a three-pointer, no good. For Roscommon with the rebound and trying to get a putback, but not there. Kick it back out. Thornton for 2, no good from the right side. Rebound, Brianna Puffer for the Rangers. Ahead to Helsel, back to Puffer. Scheffler, top of the circle. Looking for somebody underneath. Nobody open. She just hangs on to it. We'll wait for the next one. And finally gets it away to Helsel. Takes it right down the lane, has her shot blocked, but does draw the foul. And freshman Leah Helsel will go to the free throw line, shooting 2 for these Lady Rangers. I want to see, I don't think I've seen Leah shoot a free throw. I want to see what kind of form she's got here for the freshman. That looked pretty good.
That looked pretty good.
Nothing but net. Nice backspin on the ball. Nice arc. Very nice shot from Helsel. Nailed the first one. Perkis getting a breather now for the Rangers, and Abby Brown checking back in. Second free throw is off the back of the rim. High rebound to Roscommon. At the other end, they almost turned it over. It was on the floor. We had 3 bodies on the floor after it, but Roscommon picked it up. 64-27 now following the Helsel free throw. Thornton out on top. Goes to Smiths on the right side. Back to Thornton. Rangers in that 2-1-2 defense. Thornton just dribbling out near half court. Seems like they'd be looking for a shot a little bit quicker than that, Coach.
Well, I think they're so used to that constant pressure, they're just not sure how to react to this.
Yeah, they're saying, what's going on here?
What offense are we in, Coach?
Finally, a shot taken along the right baseline, and the rebound knocked out of bounds by Manton. Roscommon will inbound under their own basket. Comes into Thornton for a quick 3. No good. High rebound taken by Roscommon. Thornton puts it up again. No good. Rebound Moffett for Manton. Scheffler quickly ahead to Brown. Right side. Puffer. Left side. Shot for 3. Nails it. Brianna Puffer with the 3-pointer for the Rangers.
She had that big game up in Glen Lake with a 3-ball, and if she gets that back on, we're going to be tough to beat. That's a good sign for the Rangers.
67-27. Manton on top. Posted underneath for the Bucks. Turnaround jumper, no good. And rebound by Abby Brown. Looking down court and throws it to Moffett. Just threw her hands out of bounds. A nice look from Abby, but probably had just a little bit too much on it.
Well, I believe she'll play at the next level, and that pass will be perfect for the next level. That was just a college pass at the high school level, as far as I'm concerned. Was a little high for the young Moffett girl there. She's only a sophomore.
Roscommon with the basketball as we approach halfway point here in the fourth quarter. And looks like the Rangers going to get a steal. Ball's on the floor. And again, we got 3 bodies on the floor after it. And we're going to have a jump ball call. Possession arrow to the Rangers. Puffer inbounds to Wilder. Across the timeline, comes to Brown, right side, right back to Wilder, cutting down the lane. Shot is too short. Boy, it's a nice give and go play.
It was. She gets all stretched out with that Euro step. And sometimes, that Euro step will get you out of trouble, but it'll also leave you stretched out when you don't have that strength.
Roscommon's shot at the other end is no good, but they get a second chance bucket from Madison Humphrey. So Roscommon with the 2-pointer. Perkis has her shot blocked on the Ranger end, and the ball goes out of bounds all the way to the other end of the floor. And they're going to say off the Rangers. It'll be Roscommon basketball right in front of the Roscommon bench. We are under a running clock at this point. 3:15 left to go with that big man Ranger lead. Roscommon with the basketball on the right wing. Bring it out on top. Here's a shot just inside the 3-point line. No good. And Rangers with the rebound. Perkis across half court. Goes to Brown, right side. Wilder, free throw line. Kicks it out to Helsel. Shot up. Off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound, Roscommon. Looking down court, passes there to Emily Terry, and her shot up and good. 5'9" senior gets the 2-point field goal for Roscommon. Wilder at the other end takes it down left side of the lane with the left hand and scores it. Jaden Wilder with the bucket. 2:20 left to go in this one. Stay with us. After the game, we'll have our final stats. We'll talk about upcoming broadcasts. And we'll get Coach Katona up here and talk to him also after this one. At the other end, a quick pass underneath from Brown to Wilder, and Jaden scores it with the left hand on the left side, draws the foul, and she's now at the free throw line. Coach Lafreniere counting up Wilder's
She's got
points.
24.
Wilder needing 27 points to hit the 1,000-point plateau. Getting very close. At the free throw line, trying to complete the 3-point play. Shot up is good. Roscommon basketball. 72-31. Manton on top. Dunham hits the post on the left side. Shot blocked. That was Reagan Moore trying to get that shot off. The ball is on the floor. We have a jump ball. And possession arrow is to the Bucks. Roscommon will inbound. And Scheffler checks in for Wilder. I got to believe Coach Katona knew the number there, Coach.
I think he did. I think he's saving that for the home fans. I don't know if Mom and Dad are here tonight. I imagine they are, but he might be saving it for that.
Roscommon pass deflected, stolen by the Rangers. Addison Lutz with that steal. Perkis with the ball, top of the circle. 1 minute left to go in this one. Goes to Lutz on the left side, left wing. She takes on a dribble to the free throw line, hits Moffett underneath. Moffett kicks it back out to Perkis. Perkis with the basketball. Rangers not in any hurry. Take a few seconds off. Finally, Perkis takes it on a dribble, deflected, and chased down by Helsel. Scheffler in the lane with a running hook from 10 feet. No good. Roscommon with the rebound. Last 35 seconds of this one. 72-31. Manton on top. Again, stay with us. A lot of things coming your way in our postgame. Moore has her pass blocked, batted away by the Rangers, but the ball goes underneath to Madison Humphrey, and she scores it off the glass for Roscommon.
That was a nice play there.
Shepler for three, nails it. Abby Shepler for three on the Ranger end. Last 5 seconds. Roscommon with the ball, lets one fly, top of the circle, no good. And rebound taken by Lutz. And that is the end of the ball game. Our final score here tonight from Roscommon, the Lady Rangers of Manton 75 and the Lady Bucks of Roscommon 33. After a timeout, we'll be back to recap the scoring. We'll have final statistics. We'll let you know about our next broadcast, and we'll talk to Coach Katona before he hops on the bus to head back to Manton. So stay with us. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Located 30 minutes south of Cadillac, the Rockwell Lake Lodge is the perfect destination for your corporate retreat, church event, or family reunion. The lodge features 10 luxurious guest suites and sits on the shores of a pristine private lake. Enjoy upscale dining, conference amenities, and exclusive use of the property when you visit rockwelllakelodge.com or call 517-437-3311. The Rockwell Lake Lodge.
Bostic's Drugstore in Manton is your locally owned pharmacy. You can count on Mike and his professional staff to take care of all your prescription needs with a personal hometown touch. You'll get a comprehensive medication review every time you pick up a prescription. Bostic's Drugstore accepts most insurances and administers flu and shingles shots with a prescription. They're also your home for Manton Rangers and locally made Michigan apparel, plus cards, gifts, and toys. Stop into your friendly hometown pharmacy, Bostic's Drugstore, on Main Street in Manton, or call 231-824-6465.
You are listening to 107.9 Wcdy, McBain, Cadillac, Lake City. Welcome back, everyone. Rick Swanson and Coach Rainey Lafreniere from Roscommon High School, where the Lady Rangers of Manton have defeated the Roscommon Bucks by the score of 75-33. With the win, Manton improves to 16-1 overall, 12-1 in the Highland Conference, while Roscommon falls to 2-14 overall and 2-11 in conference play. Let's run through the scoring by quarters for you in case you joined us a little bit late. Manton got off to a great start in this one. Their defensive pressure was intense, created a lot of steals and easy transition baskets, and also early in this one, they were hitting some threes, which was good to see. And at the end of one, Manton held a 24-6 lead with those 24 first quarter points. In the second quarter, Roscommon came to life and actually outscored the Rangers 13-12, but Manton still had a nice 17-point lead at halftime, 36-19. In the third quarter, Manton kind of put everything together offensively and defensively, outscoring Roscommon 25-5 in that third quarter, and the lead stretched to 61-24 at the end of three. In the fourth quarter, with a lot of girls seeing the floor, as Coach Katona did substitute liberally all night long, the Rangers held off Roscommon 14-9 in the fourth quarter, making our final score 75-33 Manton. So, Coach, I'll turn it over to you for some final stats.
Well, we got, as far as scoring goes, we've got Jaden Wilder leading all scorers with 25. Addison Lutz chipped in with 4. Brianna Puffer, nice to see that three ball going again. 7 points. Megan Moffitt, 11. Taylor Perkis with 5 points. Abby Shepler with 10. Leah Helsel with 1 point. She was 1 for 2 at the line. And Abby Brown with 11 points, and I would imagine about 30 assists. That girl was just dishing the ball all over the place, making a lot of people look good.
Yes, she was.
For Roscommon, they got some good young girls coming along there. And you'll have to help me out with this. It looks like Avery Smets with 7 points. And that is
Rainey Thornton.
Rainey Thornton. I kind of like that name. She was looking good tonight. She had 11 points. And we have, was that Caitlin Anderson with 2 points. And Megan Dunham with 3 points, and also with a lot of points for them was
Madison Humphrey.
So, a great effort by those Bucks here tonight, and they got a lot of girls. There was no quit in them tonight. And, a lot of times you see a game like that, it gets a little chippy at the end. Girls get a little resentful. Guys, too, they don't like to be beaten down like that. But that's a testament to this community and that coach. Those girls played with a lot of class out there and a lot of heart. They just ran into a better team tonight.
Yes, they did. And the Rangers looked good tonight, both ends of the court. Important going into that big game Tuesday night against Lake City. Well, now I want to welcome in Lady Ranger head coach J.P. Katona. We'll corner him here for a couple minutes before he has to hop on that bus and head back to Manton. First off, congratulations tonight, Coach, on the win.
Thank you.
It's one, of course, you had to have to make Tuesday's game even that much more important.
That's right.
And I thought your girls looked good both ends of the court tonight.
I thought our passing tonight was definitely spot on. I thought we were looking for that extra pass. Unselfish. Abby Scheffler, Abby Brown particularly. I thought Jaden Wilder played a heck of a game again tonight. That's 2 contests in a row where she scored over 20 points, so she's being more aggressive. She almost got her milestone tonight, but we'll hold it till Tuesday.
Let me ask you, I have to believe you knew what the number was.
I knew the number.
And got her out at that time?
I knew the number. It was hard as a coach because you wanted her to get it, but I think it'd be more special for her, more special for her teammates to get it at home crowd senior night. So she needs 2 more points for that 1,000.
For sure. So tonight kind of went the way it was expected.
Yeah.
Roscommon, they put up a battle, they hustled, and your girls, of course, just had more ability, more talent tonight.
Yeah, that's the bottom line. Give credit to Roscommon. They came ready to play on their homecoming, and give credit to their coach. He always gets their girls ready to play, and they made some shots, and that made things a little more interesting for us. So, yeah, so you got to give credit to them. They hit their shots, and they kept it close in the first half, but we ended up winning by about 40-some points, so we got a lot of playing time for our bench, and it's just a good game, good warm-up game for Tuesday.
Very good. I thought all the girls coming off the bench gave you some very good minutes tonight.
Yeah, it was good to see that.
Now, looking ahead to Tuesday, of course, which we have to do now that that's the next game, Lake City comes to town. Lake City handed you and your girls your only loss this year. But I've looked at that several times. We had that game on over in Lake City on 107.9. And you only lost by 11, but didn't hit a 3 all night long.
Yeah.
And I thought from a personal standpoint, I've been following these girls on the radio for this is the 4th year.
Right.
I thought one of the poorer games I've seen them play.
Yeah, you're right.
4 years.
Yeah, and I've probably watched that game close to 30 times now, so we have it broken down pretty well. I can pick out every play, every minute of the game.
I bet you can.
If you look at the stat line, they had 20 turnovers, we had 3. We had 17 fast break points, they had 8. We had 17 fouls, they had 9. So they won the free throw battle. They won the rebounding battle. They only shot 22 2-pointers, 33 total shots. We shot 40 and 50. So we shot more. Yeah, it wasn't a good night for our girls that night. We did some good things, but we just didn't shoot. Well that night.
Yeah. I'm not going to ask for any secrets you might have going into Tuesday, but I think if your girls play well and on our home court, you got a very good shot to knock them off.
Well, I know it's going to be a good game. It's going to be a great atmosphere. We got the second game of the doubleheader with the boys, so it's going to be a great home crowd. Looking forward to it. And, I just hope it's one of those Tuesday night high school girls basketball games where we got a good crowd, and we'll see what happens. Looking forward to it.
And we got to throw in there top 10 contest. Lake City in the last poll coming out last Tuesday, we're ranked 6th. Your girls were 7th, and that just adds a little more flavor to it.
Well, not to mention we're 1 game behind in the conference.
Exactly. Exactly.
So let's enjoy it. It's going to be a great memory game, and we're going to think about this for probably the rest of their lives. So, this is one of the games that a lot of people in the area are probably going to go and watch.
Yep, we've been saying that all night long. If they can't get to the game, certainly tune in here on 107.9 because we're going to have both the boys and girls games Tuesday night.
Yeah, I know my parents from Florida will be listening to it.
Well, good. Yeah. Good. The boys are going to kick it off with the first game at 6 o'clock, and the girls will come up roughly 7:15, 7:30 in that range.
Yep. Should be fun.
All right, Coach. I want to thank you for stopping in. and certainly look forward to Tuesday, and congratulations on tonight. Thank you. Go Rangers. So let's touch on the next broadcast we do have coming up besides Tuesday. But let me repeat again, Tuesday night, doubleheader from Manton against Lake City. Huge games for both the boys and the girls. We will be on at 5:45 with our pregame for the boys' game, who will be starting at 6 o'clock, followed by the girls' game immediately afterward. And then Thursday night next week, we will have the girls in Houghton Lake. The pregame will be approximately 7:15, depending on the end of the JV game. So we'll be on next week here on 107.9 Tuesday and Thursday nights. But one more time, I want to recognize our sponsors. They are the Rockwell Lake Lodge, Don's Auto Clinic, High Point Cadillac GMC, Wexford Misaki Career Tech Center, Studio 131 Salon and the Barn Hall, Wilder Heating and Cooling, Manton Booster Club, Jamie Fellows Garno and her City to Shore Real Estate Office, Bostic's Drugstore, and the 308 Pub and Grill. If you would like to sponsor Manton Ranger basketball and local high school sports, call 231-876-1079. That's 231-876-1079. Coach Lafreniere, I'll throw it back to you one more time before you got to hustle down and hop on the bus yourself. Give us your final thoughts on tonight and going forward next week.
All positive. No injuries tonight. Everybody had a big part in this victory. I saw a lot of good things. I saw a lot more screening tonight. That dribble penetration that we were giving up in the first half, we started to deny in the second half, and then we gradually just took total control of the game. A lot of nice individual efforts out there tonight. I thought Abby Brown tried to make everybody around her better, and Jaden Wilder had a nice game. She's on the doorstep now. Abby knows that. She was looking for her, too. So that's a tribute to her. Young girls stepped up tonight, too. So overall, as far as I'm concerned, it was a great night for Ranger basketball.
Yes, it was. Well, thanks, Coach. It was a pleasure doing a game with you again. It's always fun to have you on the mic here with me.
I hope that bus driver's got that bus warm.
I do too. I'm going to let you go so you can hop on that bus.
Take care.
Well, that's going to do it from Roscommon High School. This is Rick Swanson on behalf of my partner, Coach Rainey Lafreniere, and back in the studio, Abby Danforth, who works hard to keep us running smoothly. We thank you for joining us and hope you will tune in for our next broadcast, Tuesday night, doubleheader action from Manton as Lake City comes to town. We'll be on at 5:45 with the pregame for the boys, and then that game will be followed by the big matchup of the girls. We want to thank you all for joining us, and if you can't make it out Tuesday to what should be a great couple ball games, tune us in here on 107.9. Once again, our final score tonight from Roscommon, the Lady Rangers of Manton improved their record to 16-1 with the win over the Lady Bucks of Roscommon, 75-33. You are listening to 107.9 CDY, home to Manton Ranger basketball, and we now return you to the studio and regular programming.
Manton Athletic Boosters Club is a proud supporter of the Rangers Athletics and would like to wish the best of luck to all our fall Manton Ranger sports teams. And go Rangers!
Wilder Heating and Cooling, the name you've come to trust when it comes to geothermal systems, boilers, Amana high-efficiency furnaces, air conditioning, and heat pumps. Don't let winter energy bills eat everything you bring home. Wilder Heating and Cooling can provide quality service at a quality price. They can service all makes and models and provide financing when you need it. Contact Wilder Heating and Cooling at 231-645-4822 or online at wilderhvac.net. That's wilderhvac.net. Wilder Heating and Cooling, proud local community supporter of the Manton Rangers.
This live broadcast of Manton Rangers basketball on 107.9 CDY and live stream on 107.9cdy.com has been sponsored by the Rockwell Lake Lodge, Studio 131 in the Barn Hall, Don's Auto Clinic and High Point Cadillac GMC, the Wexford Misaki Career Technical Center, Wilder Heating and Cooling, the Manton Booster Club, Jamie Fellows Garno of City to Shore Real Estate, Bostic's Drugstore, and the 308. Join us next time for Manton Rangers basketball on 107.9 CDY.
Hi,